Ladies and gentlemen, pour yourself a drink and pull up a stool because it's time for the Compadres Happy Hour. Join your two favourite barstool philosophers, the compadres, as they crack open a cold one, share a couple of laughs and keep it so real, you'll think they're in your own living room. Sometimes insightful, often ridiculous, but always entertaining, it's the show where no topic is off limits and the jokes flow as freely as the beverages. And hey, you never know who might drop by to join in on the fun. So grab a glass, sit back, and let's dive headfirst into the madness. It's the Compadres Happy Hour time, and you're all invited.
Today, let's look into the world of affiliate marketing. If you guys ever wondered how a simple click can translate into the cold hard cash, you're in the right place. Affiliate marketing is like the digital version of a street magician trick. Dazzling, perplexing, and sometimes downright shady. But fear not, we're here to mystify the process, so grab your detective hats and let's unravel this mystery. How did you, compadre, Ivan, get into affiliate marketing?
Funny story. I actually met this a young lady. She was doing some nighttime street walking. And I just like,
She told you
no.
click on my clitoris.
She's like, click on Twitter. That's affiliate marketing. No, actually, how did I get into affiliate marketing? I'm trying to remember how it all started because a couple of things had happened during that time period. Oh, now I remember. Okay, so I reached a benchmark on my Instagram page, my Republic Bounty Hunter page. So when I reached that benchmark, I reached a benchmark of 1,000 followers, and Instagram sent me a message saying, "Hey, you can now start monetizing on Instagram. Either you can set up a store, you can put up a link from your private stores that you may have, like your own webpage, or you can even get gifts on your reels." 'Cause for those people who don't know, if you reach a certain metric, if you reach at least 30,000 followers or 30,000 views per month, Instagram will let you make money off of your reels. And so I had somebody email me and say, "Hey, we've seen that you're doing pretty good on Instagram. We want you to be an affiliate for our brand." It was a brand that was like gothic keychains and gothic jewelry. I was like, well, I don't want to promote that crap. I know nothing about that. But then it got me to thinking, an affiliate marketer. And I asked the question, I said, "So what does this entail?" He said, "Oh, you get a commission based off, how much you sell of our products." So I thought to myself, well, maybe that's something I can get into a bigger market. And then Facebook, you would see sometimes video clips of people say, affiliate marketing, selling Amazon products. So I said, you know what? I'm going to try to do affiliate marketing through Amazon. I applied to Amazon. They ask you all the questions that, like I had you fill out that questionnaire. Well, they make you fill out that questionnaire. What type of business are you in? How many followers do you have? They look at your Instagram profiles, your Facebook profiles. They look at your metrics. They look to see if you're legit, like if you're a legitimate influencer. And if you're not an influencer, you can be an associate. So the difference between the influencer and the associate, the influencer is more like you have a social media presence, a high social media presence. People will follow you. The associate is more like you don't. I don't want to say that you work directly for them, but you kind of do because they send you a paycheck. As an associate, you have to have a certain amount of goods that you sell promoting their products, Amazon, or they'll start taking away your affiliate association. Like this happened to you. Remember you said, "Hey, that reminded me, I got to start selling." And as an influencer, it's different because they don't consistently harass you to start promoting.
Yeah, because you're always promoting.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm always promoting, and I promote through Facebook groups. I promote through Instagram. I even have a link tree, which I haven't updated, but I need to update. And I promote, Star Wars stuff that I like. It's stuff that, because my culture, my audience is more to geek culture, Star Wars. So that's strictly what I do, is just promote Star Wars stuff from Amazon. I even became an affiliate marketer through Entertainment Earth, Hasbro, Disney, and I just got kicked off GameStop, And I think it's because GameStop, I don't know, might be going bankrupt because I used to get a 5% off of affiliate marketing with GameStop, and now we're at zero. They capped it at zero. So no matter how much you sell through GameStop, they're not going to pay you anything. So I'm kind of thinking GameStop's on downhill. I don't know. GameStop's like, from what I hear, because one of my good friends works for GameStop. He's a GameStop manager, and
Mhm.
he tells me that they're not doing too good. That they've been closing a lot of stores across the country.
Well, I mean, when it comes to that whole trading games, I don't know if it's still going on, but I know that Best Buy had a better deal. Best Buy would give you credit and it would be higher than what GameStop was giving.
Now, are you talking about Best Buy? Best Buy with the large yellow sign?
Yes.
I didn't know that. I didn't know you could trade in your games to them.
Eric told me, a previous guest of ours, Eric, he told me that he always told me that he signed up under Best Buy. And then, because Best Buy always had, like, GameStop had their own exclusives if you prepaid for their game or ordered it or what's it called? What is it called? When you reserve the game. So like
Mhm.
Best Buy also had, I remember for some games, like they had some cosmetic outfits while GameStop had this. I mean, I've gotten so many things like that sword, that was a letter opener. Affiliate marketing, you could promote for Amazon any of their products, right? Or you limit it to
Yes.
certain amounts.
No. You can promote any of the products that they have on there. It can be it can be from a third party seller. It can be from Amazon directly.
Mhm.
It doesn't matter as long as it's on the Amazon page. You can promote it.
But you should go always for the best sellers, the high sellers. The hot.
Yes. Now, is that something I do recommend if you're going to start being an Amazon affiliate? I would look at the statistics that they give you as an associate or as an
Mhm.
affiliate. What are the hot sellers and what are the low sellers? Stick to the hot sellers. Me personally, I don't promote hot sellers because it'll be like random items, like it'll be luggage. It could be a damn letter opener, like you said. It could be a damn mug. To
Mhm.
me, I cater to my audience, just Star Wars
Yeah.
audience directly. Sometimes you have good months, sometimes you have bad months. It's just it really depends on the market too, because sometimes Amazon has really great deals on collectibles, Star Wars collectibles. And when they have those deals as an affiliate marketer, you don't make much. But you also want to push those products out because
Yeah.
the way I think is if you help Amazon push these products out, they're going to get the new stuff in. And you want that new stuff. You want Amazon to bring in the new wave of hot toys, a new wave of Black Series figures. So to me, the more I push, the more people buy, the more items we get, the newer items we get, the stuff that we're waiting for as collectors.
So basically,
'Cause
you're saying it's partnership.
it's exactly. I see it
Mhm.
as a partnership.
Yeah.
A lot of people say, oh, it's to make extra money. A lot of people, I understand they do it because they want to make the extra money, but as a partnership, it helps me out financially, but also this is a partnership. We're pushing out old product to bring in the new. So I can get my hands on the new stuff as well
It's
as
great.
other
Mhm.
collectors can.
Cool. So you get a finder's fee for helping someone discover a product they might love.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then another thing is I see this as well with Walmart and Target.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of collectors, especially Star Wars collectors and, toy collectors, they're
Mhm.
like, why does it Walmart or Target get the new stuff? They always see the old stuff. Well, you got to understand these large corporations, they got to get rid of all that merchandise first
Yeah.
before they can bring in the new items. So you have to go and buy it up. It doesn't matter if you can bitch and moan all you want. They're not going to move that product unless you go and buy it out. So when you start promoting, telling people go buy it, oh, why am I going to buy that copy? Stop complaining about no new stuff coming in because that stuff's just shit on the shelves. They got to get rid of that product before they bring the new stuff
Yeah.
in.
Yeah. You got to move a product. I mean,
Eh,
it's taking up space. Like you can't produce new things if something's taking up space on the warehouse or on the lot, whatever it is. Yeah.
Exactly. And with Amazon, that's why I love Amazon. I mean, I'm becoming a corporate shrill myself, but what I do love about Amazon, they know how to move their product.
Mm-hmm.
They'll put their action figures or the collectibles at 15, 20% off and they start moving it fast. Then you start seeing new products come in. And a lot of people hate Amazon because it's like, oh, Amazon sells it at retail price and the retail price is actually going higher for the margins. We don't want to be paying that. But it's like, dude, you bet you complain that Target or Walmart doesn't have the new stuff when Amazon brings it in, but they have to sell it at retail price, which is actually get higher because action figures used to be 22 and now they're 27, but you don't want to buy it at 27. Then what the hell do you want? You want the action figure free? What the fuck? You know, to me,
Yeah.
it's like, dude, it's, you got to give to earn something. You got to give to earn something. And it's, to me, it's, I get frustrated at collectors. I really get frustrated at collectors. It's like, you bitch, you complain about a retail price. What, you want it at $5? That's not going to happen.
It's like the
The-
great prophet, Mick Jagger says, you can't always get what you want.
That's right.
But
You can't always get
sometimes-
what you want.
Yeah, but sometimes you get what you need.
That's right.
Like that Baby Yoda in the back. That Grogu. Oh.
And actually, and what's funny too about the Grogu.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna maybe I should have given out this little secret, but I'm gonna keep it to myself. I'll tell you privately about it later
Okay.
on.
But also, guys, I mean, you know, as you like, since you're an influencer, I heard you have a link for those ladies if you want to get pregnant. Star Wars glowing lightsaber condoms come pre-pierced, so you can have twins with high Mandalorian. What's it called? With high what are they called?
Metachlorian count.
Metachlorian count.
High
Guaranteed.
metachlorian count.
1,000
Guaranteed. That's right.
1,000 plus.
You know, I said I wasn't going to say it, but you know what? I'll tell you. So when it comes to influence, I don't know about the associate, but when it comes to influencers, if you go buy a product like from Entertainment Earth, Big Bad Toy Store, Hot Toys, or Central Collectibles, because you're an influencer, you let them know you're an influencer. They actually give you either free shipping or 50% off a lot of the products. So that's one of the main reasons why I decided, you know what, I'm gonna keep working to be an influencer because I can get these products for 50% off plus free shipping.
You remind me of when Cartman from South Park became a Yelp reviewer, so you get free food.
That's
He would go
That's
in there
me.
and be like, I wouldn't want to write a bad review, would I?
And that's me. That's me. And it's funny you say that. So there's certain businesses that if you write a Google review, a glowing Google review of their establishment,
Uh-huh.
they'll give you gift cards. They'll give
Damn.
you like $20 gift cards. Sometimes they'll enroll you into like a raffle for a $250 gift card. So yeah, so those people that are out there, like the reviewers, look and
Mhm.
see if they have an incentive to do a review for certain establishments. Because I would sometimes give you gift cards for giving them a glowing review.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, that's why sometimes I have to go through every Amazon review to make sure that's not like someone just got paid. I remember I got paid $10 plus a free one of those massage like guns just for
Mhm.
giving us a review.
Yeah, you have to be careful with that too. If you're an influencer or an associate, because if you're promoting a certain product, it may have 4 stars, 5 stars, but you have to make sure that it's a verified purchase when they're giving a review because some of those products, it's like you said, a lot of those third market or third party vendors, they'll send you the item just for you to give them a good review. So a lot of these people are getting free merchandise just to give a false review.
Yeah.
So make sure that when you're looking at the comments, it says verified purchaser. You know, and that's the person that actually purchased the item, got delivered to their actual home address, and kept the item, not just returned it. Because sometimes they'll tell you, "Oh yeah, we'll send you a product, give us a glowing review." They'll tell you sometimes you can keep it or just return it, and we'll give you $10. Like you said, we'll give you $10.
Mhm.
But it's people at third party companies that pound a loophole to get their product more views or on the, what do they call it? Make the algorithm put it on top of the list.
No, absolutely. I mean, there's always a dark side to everything. You know, I mean, I've heard of affiliate, what's it called, the associates, not, and even influence not playing nice. Some
Yeah.
some hide their link, some promote shady products.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard of that, and you know what? I've actually had a couple of people reach out to me, like try to promote some weird ass sexual stuff, Like I had this one company reach out to me. They wanted to promote some kind of, it was like a sex shop. It's like, what the fuck? It feels like this has got to be some type of spam or something. I was like, I'm not going to click on that crap. So I just erased it. But yeah, you get some weird people reach out to you. Hey, you want to sell this product? You want to be an affiliate with this company? We'll send you free merchandise. Like, I don't know.
So you're telling me
I'm
that
kind of worry about that.
so you're telling me many Nigerian princes have gone poor because of you.
That's right.
You
That's
know,
right.
Christian
Princes
life.
and princesses and a couple of dictators too. Yeah. I don't know. I tend to be worried about people that send me stuff to market their items. I'm like, there's probably some kind of scam. I don't want to get scammed.
Yeah, like the
I don't want to be
Chappelle.
scammed at all.
The Chappelle. Hey buddy, you want your dick to get big? 2 size larger.
Yeah, you see that a lot too. What is it? That male enhancers,
Yeah.
whatever it is. Take some pills or some powder,
Oh.
some seahorses.
That's what I want to talk to you about. But that's another episode. That's another episode about gas station male enhancement drugs and like people buying them. I find that weird. But that's a totally different episode.
You know what?
Mhm.
Actually, that's something I've always been curious about. Does that even work? Like,
The
because
whole-
I've heard this shit's giving people heart attacks.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I find it funny because like they put like shark's tail and then like cartilage and then all this stuff. Bro, and you don't know that's true. Like it's not what's it called? It's not
FDA approved.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's got like
approved.
it's got rhino horn. It's got rhino
Yeah.
horn, hippo tooth.
All these crazy shit it has. So I mean, you've done it for a while. Is there a specific do's or do nots of the affiliate marketing?
Yeah, there is. Okay, so the major do not when you are doing any type of affiliate marketing, especially when it comes to like Facebook groups, Instagram, or Twitter, even Threads, and you want there is one thing in the rules that it tells you to do. You have to tell the people you're promoting to you're an affiliate. You have to tell them it's an affiliate link that you're putting up. Because if you get flagged, Amazon, whatever company you're affiliate at, they'll take you off. They'll take you off. Because for some reason, they don't want it to be considered, what do they call, what's the term? I forgot the damn term that they gave us in the terms and conditions. Not fraud. It's not like you're not trying to trick the consumer to buying the item, because a lot of consumers, they don't like to be feel like they're tricked into buying something because you're making money off of them.
Yeah, it's a bad
You see what I'm
practice
saying?
to lie. To start with lying.
Yeah, it is a bad practice, but a lot of consumers, for some reason, especially when it comes to influencers, associates, they don't like for you to be making money off of them.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, okay, but you're not doing the work. You're not going in there trying to find the product yourself.
Yeah.
And as an associate, as an influencer, I'm getting paid. I want to get paid for my time, for my service, and for actually going in there digging out the Amazon finds, what we call the Amazon finds.
Yeah.
Because some of the things that I put out are items that are hard to find. I like to put out things that are hard to find. I actually like to put out a lot of things that go on sale. Don't get me wrong. I would like to make a lot of money, but I also want people to actually save money as well. If I find Amazon sales for certain collectibles, certain items, I'll definitely put it out there. I'll put it out there and say, hey, you know what, get your hands on it quick. Or there's certain items that you can't get at the Walmart or Target websites, and it pops up on Amazon and I see it, I put it out there for everybody to go and get. And a lot of people get angry because like, oh, I didn't get it on time. They'll hit me up. Why didn't you tell us, a private message? I was like, yeah, but why would I want to do that? I want everybody to get their hands on it. And it's funny. The collecting world it's funny that way. They're very sensitive about things like that. If you don't, for some reason, all collectors feel like they're entitled to get the best deals. They're entitled to make money off of you, but not give you a good deal. And I hate that. I hate that they act that way.
Yeah.
I go around, I try to give people the best deals as I can. I try to get them all the information as I can to where to find the good stuff. But I would expect for you to reciprocate that, do the same thing with me. And when I go out and reach out to certain people, hey, have you found this figure? Or have you found this collectible? Oh, no, why am I going to tell you? Bro, I just helped you out. why don't you do the same for me?
We
And
talk.
usually when that
Oh,
happens, yeah, we talked about this before. And
mhm.
usually when that happens, I'm like, you know what? You're on my shit list. I'm not helping you out anymore.
Yeah, I'm not helping you
Like,
find the G spot on women, bitch. Don't click my link.
exactly. And show me the doll where he hurt you. Yeah. So we've talked about this before, how collectors are sometimes.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of collectors that create Facebook groups for them to to get free stuff off their members. They, I at first I was like, that's kind of shitty, but then I'm like, I mean, yeah, you can't hate on them. They're working the system. They're working the system.
What would they give them? What are they giving these collectors?
So okay, so I'll give you an example. We have this really well known collector in the groups. He created a Facebook group,
Mhm.
and he's becoming to gather a big following.
Mhm.
So because people want to be part of that clout, they want to be, the person that knows this individual. They'll
Mhm.
send them free stuff, and when he receives the item, he'll be like, "Oh yeah, so and so sent this item to me. Give a shout out to him." And if y'all need anything, reach out to a certain person. They want that clout. They want that
Yes.
recognition. Oh yeah, I helped this person out. So that's why a lot of people that are just new to these Facebook groups like to send stuff to the moderators or to the administrators to show that, hey, you can put my name up there. You just want to be proud of that clout. That's all it is. 'Cause they're like they're being groupies. Pretty much, they're being
Yeah.
groupies.
Are
Yeah,
they
they're
cute?
being
Are they
groupies.
cute groupies? Like
Yeah, sure, some of them.
I'll
Yeah,
take a very feminine group geek, long hair, blue hair. I like blue hair.
yeah,
You know,
yeah, sure. Why
I
not?
like troll dolls with the
The Toronto.
diamond fucked up hair with a
That's tired.
with a
I'm
belly and
crazy.
the hi. I'm Cisco. No, you're right. It's a service, and they might be taking it a little too far with the groupie and then and the whole attracting. Like yeah. I mean, yes, you want to get paid, but then now you're trying to get further ahead on the backs of others.
Yeah, yeah. You can see. I can see that. Well, I'll give you another example. I have a friend of mine. He's a high profile influencer on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
and he does a lot of great YouTube videos when it comes to toy collecting. And he tells me all the time, man, this guy, he's been sending me toys for years. He's been sending me T-shirts, trinkets
Mm-hmm.
here, there, and I really thank him for it. And he told me, but recently, he's like, he showed up at my house. He showed up at my conventions. He's been showing up to places that I never expected him, like restaurants and stuff. I was like, really? He's like, yeah. Sometimes these groupies, they become obsessed with you. They become obsessed. Hey, he's like, you just got to be careful when you start having clout, when you start having a large media, social media presence, or even uh, gain some notoriety or fame. People, for some reason, they get really obsessed with you. They get really obsessed. You got to be careful. So he told me early on, whatever you do, when you're doing a lot of affiliate marketing or selling online, don't give out your real address. Don't give out your real address and always use a pseudonym, especially when you're selling, because people, once they start figuring out who you are on social media, who you are on YouTube or podcast, whatever, what have you, whatever you're doing, people get crazy and they'll start following you. We had a similar situation with the next invite. Remember? We had a similar situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people start coming out of woodwork and just fucking start being crazy and following you around. Yeah, that's also another thing that I learned being on social media and doing affiliate marketing and talking to other YouTubers and Instagrammers. Because I like to collaborate with a lot. I like to,
Yeah.
especially because I used to do a lot of what was it called, customizing, and I would reach out to a lot of customizers. And over the years, they've really blown up. Guys that I talked to when they had like maybe 200, 300 following, now they're up to 15,000 followers. One guy even decided recently just hit 35,000 followers. And to me, it's like, wow, y'all guys have come a long way from, from where we used to be at, where we used to talk. And and they tell me similar stories that people reach out to them and say, hey, where are you at? Or where do you live? I want to send you some. And I tell them, give them the same advice. Don't do it. Don't do it, because some of these people are fucking crazy.
No,
some of these groupies.
I mean, you saw, you told me a story about like that people coming on and like bitching and complaining. Well, that's an affiliate link and this and that. But I'm like, yeah, you didn't try to hide it. I mean, someone was looking for
Yeah.
something, and it's your choice to click and buy. Because just by clicking it does not mean you get paid.
No,
They have to
Mm-mm.
buy something.
They have to buy, and it has to be shipped.
Yeah.
That's another thing too. Even if they buy the item, you don't get the credit or the commission off of it until it gets shipped.
Mm-hmm.
Once the item gets shipped, okay, then you get the commission.
But let me ask you
But
this: it gets shipped. I get it. That's not the part I like. Do you lose that
Yeah.
commission?
No, you already got paid.
Mm-hmm.
You already got paid. You already got paid. You get your credit. It doesn't matter. Once it gets shipped, that's it. You already cashed out. You know, it's on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
That's on them. They take it as a loss. That's a loss to them.
Yeah.
As long as it gets shipped, it adds on to your commission.
Oh, okay. So, you said the don'ts. So the don'ts is don't be a snake oil salesman. Don't fucking be shady.
Exactly. And
Mm-hmm.
I also had to give it to other members in the groups, other collectors. They'll come out to defend you as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I've had a lot of collectors come and say, "Oh, you know, shitty affiliate or shitty influencer." But the other members will come out, "Hey, well, if you don't like his stuff, get the fuck out of here. Why are you here? Why are you here complaining? Don't look at his stuff."
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's true. If you don't like the stuff that I promote, the stuff that we talk about, get the fuck out of here. You know, there's no room for you here. There's no room for hating. You know, and I also like to give out a lot of my information. I like to give out a lot of my trade secrets when it comes to collecting. I also like to give out information when it comes to customizing. And a lot of people don't like that. A lot of collectors, hey, why are you giving out the trade secrets? Or why are you, get out the information about like, why not? You know, it's not like it's not like you're going to go out and make millions and keep all that money for yourself. Dude, there's enough money for everybody to get a part of the pie.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, no. I mean, but some people like probably struggling, and then like they want to keep every penny.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
And then also, like I think you said earlier, don't put all your eggs in one basket. That's why you diversified. You have like you said, Earth. What's it called? Was it what?
Entertainment Earth.
Entertainment Earth. You have Hasbro.
Yep. Yep. Hasbro, Disney. I was working at GameStop, not anymore. We're doing a program to them where I would promote a certain product, and if saying getting commissions or saying get paid through it, they would give me a coupon, or they would send me a credit. But it stopped all of a sudden. It's not there anymore. So that's why I'm like, okay, something's going on with GameStop. I don't know what it is. But Entertainment Earth is the same thing. Now, as an affiliate, they'll give you free shipping, and it's 50% off or 25% off of certain merchandise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And another going back to what you said, you said you promote things you love, things you would buy yourself.
Yes.
You wouldn't promote things you have no idea about.
No.
And then like
no, because I honestly I wouldn't promote something I don't know about, because I want to have knowledge about the products that I promote. And it's also because they're items that I love. You know, and let's say like the Funko Pops. I just recently started getting into Funko Pops. I'm starting to figure out that some Funko Pops, if you leave them in the box, they keep their value. If you take them out of the box, they don't keep the value, but some do. It just depends. Star Wars is different. Star Wars it has to be in the box for it to keep a value.
So
take it out of the box.
Mine's worthless now.
Yeah, this is worthless.
Mine's worthless.
But I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say it's worthless. It's just
I was not going to sell it. I was not going to sell it.
It's diminished in price.
Now it's a collector's item since Grogu over there didn't save me.
Now, another problem we're having here recently, or we're going to have recently with collectors, especially Star Wars collectors, 6-inch figures. So Hasbro has decided to re-release a lot of the figures that are at a high price in the secondary market right now.
Whoa.
So a lot of the figures in the secondary market that are like $100. Oh, Emperor Palpatine.
The one you had?
Yeah, the one I have. Yeah. It's a $240 figure. In box. Mint in box will be coming to box. $240 figure. It's going to get re-released. If you go try to buy an Emperor Palpatine,
Yeah.
it dropped in price. People, you see it on eBay, Macari, you see it on secondary marketplace for $100. Why? Because it completely killed the market. It killed the secondary market for those figures.
Whoa.
Captain Rex, that's a big one right now.
Yeah.
We haven't heard something get released, but I'm sure it's gonna get released. That he was up to $100. He's dropped down to 65. You know, it's and a lot of collectors are angry because they're like, oh, I kept my figure minted box, now it's gonna lose its value. I'm like, you're not a real collector then. You're just keeping it for the money. You're just keeping it to sell it on the secondary market. That's all you're doing. You know? And right now, that's the biggest thing we're having right now is a lot of people complaining about Hasbro re-releasing a lot of these top selling figures or a lot of the pricey figures on the secondary market, which to me is, I don't mind. Why not? Why can't everybody, own that figure? It's a highly sought out figure. Why not give a chance to everybody to own it?
How about they re-release the big Yoda, the big Grogu?
Which
Remember
one?
the real life size Grogu?
Oh no, but that's not Hasbro. That's Sideshow.
Oh,
To collectible. They still have it though.
yeah.
Yeah, they still have it. Hot Toys makes one. Sideshow Collectibles makes one. Hasbro makes one, but it's this plushy one. It's the plush, the one that makes the noises.
So I think off the air a while back, you talked when you were telling me about it. How do you track and analyze what you're selling? Like what's your process?
Okay, so to me, Amazon pretty much makes it simple for us. So does all these other companies that make it easy for you. When you go into your affiliate account, you'll see what you're selling. You'll see the items that have been shipped out. You'll see the items, how many items have been returned, what stuff is on back order. They give you all the analytics. You don't have to keep track of that because they do it for you. And to me, I love that those companies do that for you. Now, when it comes to my other hobby of selling action figures, because I do sell some action figures on the side, because that's one of my biggest hobbies and I love doing it. I usually just track it the simplest way possible, pen and paper.
Yeah.
Or a spreadsheet on my computer. That's the easiest way to do it. I know how much I have in stock. I know what I'm going to be selling. I know what I'm not going to be selling. Because sometimes I'll be like, oh man, I got this figure. I know I could sell it. I'll probably buy it later, but I really love it. So I just wind up keeping it. And it just sits there. It doesn't go anywhere, but I don't even open it.
Typical Hispanic, like a hoarder.
I've become a little bit of a hoarder.
Yeah.
Yep. I become.
Well, I mean, everyone's a hoarder. Everyone's a hoarder in one way.
But the thing. Yeah, go ahead.
So I had yesterday. I was at a friend's house. He was fixing my bike, and he goes, "Oh, like I end up just like keeping parts. And yeah, it's true. He's into bikes, so he keeps a lot of like tools and like chains and that. And you start hoarding. Like you just become a hoarder of what you love.
That is so true. That is so true. Because I before I sold a lot of my collection, due to some hard times that I found to, but
drugs.
I was hoarding. Yes,
drugs.
that kind of rather have
prescribed drugs.
Yeah, I was hoarding. I was hoarding action figures. I was thinking to myself, yeah, I can use an action figure to customize it to turn it into this, but I'll get to it later. And then I would see other ones. Yeah, I can get this one to turn it into this, but I'll do it later. And that process kept happening and happening. I kept storing figures, and later I was like, I got too many of them. I got to get rid of them. I didn't do anything with them. I just get rid of them.
I think I'm going to become a Barbie collector.
Barbie's hot right now.
Yeah,
Barbie's hot.
Oh my God, Mattel's fucking stock went sky high.
Yep. The Barbie's hot right now. And it's.
Did you watch the movie?
No, I haven't seen it.
Best part
Barbie's
about
becoming...
it was that Will Ferrell was the head of Mattel. And that fucking was like, what the fuck again? Legos. He's always in some toy movie.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
He was the CEO of the Legos.
Yeah, and now he's more Mattel's. And it's funny, like there's a scene like he's like, where's Barbie? And he's like he's rollerblading, and there's like a bunch of like bodyguards around him rollerblading with him. It looks awkward as hell.
Yeah, but Mattel, Barbie's becoming the new Star Wars, the new Star Wars frenzy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm surprised that I know we've talked about this off the air. I'm surprised that Hasbro has at times slack at certain toys that they could be like making money, and then when they release it, I mean, at least like because we live in a time that everyone's about trends. It's about
Mhm.
now. What's popular now? Like when the Mandalorian was on, yeah, they had Mando this and I. But I remember I was asking, oh, do they have this one? And then they were like, the old man. Did they ever come out with it on time? Remember?
Yeah, no, he came out. He just recently came out last year.
Mhm.
You're talking about
Yeah, I have
the
spoken
client.
that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Oh no, you're talking about the Quill, the
yeah,
older,
the one that gets
the yeah,
that.
flying dogs. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so he came out in the second season.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're talking about the action figure.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah,
came out in the second.
yeah. And then IG-88, did he? Wait, IG,
Yeah, IG 11,
yeah, yeah. IG-88 is a bounty hunter one.
IG 80 is the bunny.
Yeah,
Yep, and IG 11.
yeah, yeah.
My brain just
Mhm.
my brain just smart.
Whoa, what are you talking about? Mickey's gonna come out. Whoa, you got here.
Hey, dude, that's a lot of complaints that Hasbro's had recently.
Mhm.
Last couple of years that they don't release the figures when the show comes out, but they've been getting better. When the Andor came out, a lot of the action figures are coming out. Ahsoka, now that Ahsoka's coming out, a lot of the action figures for Ahsoka are coming out. So they're getting better. I think COVID had a lot to do with it
Yeah.
too. COVID had a lot to do
I
with
think
it.
I want
You
a
know, they
life
couldn't.
size. Rosario Dawson.
Oh, I'll send you a link. I got a link for that.
Oh, I thought
I
you
got
said
a link for
sex toys. What the hell? Wait, what happened here? Sex toys? Wow, bow wow.
I got a link. Hey, but I didn't say it was a sex toy. I didn't say it was a sex toy. I got a link.
This link is
I got a couple of
you
links.
click it.
I got a couple of
You
links.
click it. It's like, this is her address. What are you talking? Oh my God, let's go. Hi, Miss Dawson.
Like when we were talking about groupies and stalkers, and we're there. Hi, Miss Dawson.
Well, we took fanboys to the next level. George Lucas was all pissed off. Now he's really like, no, you guys are way beyond us.
Cancel. Oh, guys, cancel.
Yeah. So do you still do the whole like in the middle of the night looking at European markets and
I
Japan,
do.
Japan, I guess Amazon, all
Yeah,
that?
I do. Yeah, because so I'm gonna give a little not known secret. If you actually get on a VPN, and sometimes you don't even have to get on a VPN, but I suggest you get on a VPN because even if you don't get on the VPN, sometimes the items you're just looking for won't come up.
Oh,
But for some reason, when you get on the VPN and you go looking for the item, they'll pop up. So in your Amazon app, if you're under a VPN, if you type in Amazon.uk, the UK Amazon market will pop up. So you get all the stuff that's being sold in the UK, and then you type in Star Wars stuff that you're looking for, and it'll come up. And it's probably cheaper, being sold cheaper in the UK than what it is in the US. And on top of that, you get free shipping if you're Amazon Prime member.
question.
Same thing with Mexico. But yes, tell me.
Good question. Why do they differentiate it? Like, because I remember I've bought some things and it's from China, but it's from Amazon.com.
Yes.
But why would
Okay,
would
so
they allow you to go to access UK?
and the reason for it is because it's really the distributor.
Mhm.
Sometimes I'll give you an example. Last year, just recently, I'll give you this example. Just
Okay.
recently, the Mandalorian, Luke Skywalker,
Mhm.
Darth Vader, Return of the Jedi, Luke Skywalker, Return of the Jedi, they're being released early, but they're being released early through the distributor in Hong Kong. So a lot of people were going to secondary vendors, buying the items in Hong Kong
Mhm.
and getting them shipped. So they're paying $50 per shipping. On top of that, paying $50 for the figure just to get it early.
Mhm.
Sometimes Amazon, and a lot of people don't know this, sometimes Amazon will get it at the same time as those vendors. So start for the second party vendors, third party vendors that are in Hong Kong. Sometimes they'll get it at the same time, but you just gotta look under Amazon China or Amazon Hong Kong or Amazon even Europe or UK, and the item's right there. It's gonna take a while to get to you because the distributors just slowly trickling it out through Hong Kong and Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Because you remember, we're the last people in the US to get the items. Actually, no, I lied. It's Canada. Canada's the last people to get the items when it comes to the Star Wars stuff. When it comes to Hasbro, Sideshow, because I don't know how it works with Canada and their market and their shipping issues. But
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to collectibles, we're one of the last people to get the collectibles, the waves. You'll see Hong Kong collector, you'll see Europe collectors get a lot of those merchandise first. And then it'll come down to the US, then Mexico, then Canada, the last one.
Where's Hasbro station? Where's Hasbro headquartered?
It's here in the US, but it's just that the people that make it are either in Vietnam, Thailand.
Oh,
It used to be that Hasbro, Mattel, all these companies were only relying on China.
mm-hmm.
Now they're branching out to Vietnam, Thailand. So if you actually look at your action figures or your collectible, flip them over and look at where they're made. It's not only China anymore. Sometimes I would say Vietnam. Sometimes I would say Thailand. They're just starting to branch out because they can't rely on China anymore. After what happened, the whole debacle of COVID and not getting the items in time.
Yeah.
And plus because of the whole geopolitical bullshit that's going on right now with China trying to take over Taiwan. It's becoming a headache with a lot of these big companies to rely on China to be the only manufacturer.
Well, I mean, for a long time, we fed into that by letting everything be made there.
Yeah, we outsourced a lot of because it was cheaper to make. It was way cheaper to make.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another reason why the prices are going up on these action figures. And people are complaining, oh, why are they not $22 anymore? Why are they $27? Well, you got to also remember, there's a lot of geopolitics going on. You got to pay. A lot of these other countries don't pay their workers minimum, these menial wages. They actually pay them minimum wage or they pay them a living wage. So they got to, bring the action figures at a higher price point. Collectors don't understand that. Collectors, I feel some collectors are these petulant, entitled kids that want everything cheap. If they don't get it right away, they start complaining. I want it now. I can't get it. Dude, chill. Like, what? Calm down. Shit. It's coming. It's coming, but it's not going to come as the way you want it. Cheap, fast, and in mint condition. Because a lot of these collectors, they don't get their items in mint condition. Oh my God, they throw a fucking hissy fit. Oh, I got a fucking scratch on the box or I got a dent on the car. And it's like, shit, just enjoy it for what it is. Enjoy it for what it is, the love of Star Wars.
Remember that time the guy didn't want to, he wanted to lowball you and then sell you high? He wanted you to, he wanted to buy it low from you and then sell you another action figure for way higher than it was supposed to be. And,
I understand that's part of the game. I understand that's part of the game, but when you know what you're talking about, what the price points are for certain figures, come on, now you're just insulting my intelligence. When I'm telling you, dude, I know what these figures go for. I know the price point and I know what a fair price is. Why are you still trying to fucking lowball me or fucking sell me something for triple the price when I know it's not worth that?
That's why I went to the bathroom and saw all the toilet paper. I'm not going to steal an action figure, get arrested, but toilet paper, they're really going to arrest you with toilet paper? They can't.
And that toilet paper is going to last you for 2 years because you only use 2 pies. But get back to what you said about the good. Yeah. That's the good of the affiliate marketing, the perks you get. The perks you get from the corporation and the company. And sometimes they'll send you what they call the loot boxes or they'll send you gift boxes. So the Hasbro, Disney, if you have enough followers, enough influence, and when it comes to social media, they'll send you prizes. They'll send you gifts. They'll send you these large crates of items with helmets, toys, shirts, figures. But you have to reach a certain status. You have to reach that fucking 100,000 follower status. Once you start getting those gift boxes, that's when you know you're the shit. That's when you know you made it.
So once you have the links, I mean, it's not simply just putting the links up anywhere. What's your strategy? I mean, I know we talked about this. You have certain places where have you seen a good turnaround?
This is the best advice I get to a fellow influencer. Know your market, know your audience, and play to that. But if you don't want to do that, you don't want to play to your audience because you feel like you're not going to get a big return, create a separate webpage. create a separate profile where you can go and sell the high selling items. I know this one influencer, he does that. His mark, well, I don't want to call him out, but he has a specific type of audience, but he knew he can make big money selling top selling items. So what he did is he went and he created this one profile where it's just Amazon finds or Amazon, and you see it on Facebook. Sometimes it'll pop up. Oh, Amazon finds or Amazon products, great Amazon back to school products. And you got a guy in a video, testing out these products. And he said, if you want to buy the product, look at my links, or the link is in my comments. The link is in my profile. So if you want to make money off affiliate marketing, create a separate profile, create a separate link tree that's not attached to your name, that's not attached to your influencer or profile or link, and just do it that way. Just so make videos of the products that you see on Amazon that are high sellers, and put your links at the bottom. Put your links in your profile. Put the links in the comments. If people they'll go and buy it. I'm guilty of doing it too. Sometimes I'll be going through the Facebook. I'll see a product. Hey, you know what? Amazon's great. Amazon find. It was a fucking scrub thing. Don't the little happy face. Scrub daddy. It's for Scrub Daddy. So the guy goes, it was Amazon finds. Look at this great product. Look how it takes up all of the stuff off of the plates, and you can even use it to clean around the kitchen. I was like, oh, this is pretty badass. I want some of that. And what did I do? I went to his comments and clicked on the link. And when I bought the item, I was like, wait a minute. I just bought from an affiliate. Not, because of the video, I was like, I just bought from an affiliate. I should be doing this for my Star Wars stuff. But it's because you don't think about it. You see the product and you're so enamored with it. Like, oh shit, I want it now. It's like you see the link, he tells you where to go. You go to it right there.
You use the ones you like. Remember that you have 3 of them. One for the box, one to look at, one to play with.
That's right. So I had 3 Scrub Daddies. I had 3.
Bizarro moment. Bizarro moment. So when you go on Google, the sponsored, those are not affiliates. Those are sponsored through Google.
Those are the actual companies or person that's pays or pays Amazon, Chrome, Facebook to actually market their product, to market their store or their profile. When it says sponsored product, that means that they're paying for you to see that ad. What's happening recently is because Hasbro, for a while, what they're doing is they're doing certain figures exclusive to certain merchants. And what started happening was you would have secondary or third party sellers buy up a lot of those figures from those merchants, create a business account with Amazon, and resell it.
Oh, I see.
And you would see it pop up in Amazon. But it was for double the price. A lot of collectors were angry at that. It was like, but you can't get angry at them because that's part of the hustle. That's part of how they make money. I have a friend of mine. He does the same thing. He's an Amazon. What do they call it? Not distributor, or not Amazon distributor. Hasbro distributor. He'll buy a lot of products from Hasbro and sell it as a third party, but he sells it more expensively, and people are angry with him. But it's like, dude, that he has to sell a little bit more expensive because he has to have a higher return. He wants to have a higher return. If you don't like it, don't go buy from him. But sometimes he gets a lot of exclusive items, stuff that's hard to find. And Amazon, you get a lot of items that are hard to find there because you have a lot of third-party retailers that have bought up from those other markets that just create an Amazon business account, start selling it there. Now, what happens too is they'll run out of the product, but the link is still up. What I do is I save that link. So whenever they do have the inventory, you'll see that link come back up and with a certain amount of quantity. And that's when I put it back out. So Amazon, if it's not in stock, the link will be there. The item will be there. If it's not in stock, keep the link, save the link, because eventually it'll come back up and they're in stock.
As an influencer, do you get a notification where it goes back in stock?
No. Actually, it's not with Amazon, but with like Entertainment Earth. With Hasbro, who else? Disney doesn't.
What does Entertainment Earth make?
They make collectibles. They specialize in collectibles for everybody for when it comes to like specialized toy makers. Four Horsemen, they're specialized toy makers, and they make figures from like the 18th century, like swordsmen, horsemen, goblins, skeleton fighters. I mean, they make all kinds of weird gothic fucking creatures.
Mhm.
They also sell statues there. They sell like these collectible statues from Star Wars, DC, Marvel. They even had like a mom and pop toy vendors
Mhm.
or toy manufacturers. Like there's like this one company that, oh man, I forgot the name of this damn company. They just started becoming a toy maker, and they make action figures that are they're not they're like they're not Vietnam soldiers or World War II soldiers, but they're like action figure American soldiers. The thing is, the way they explain it is you can't actually label them as U.S. American toy soldiers because they don't have the rights to it. I guess
Oh.
you have to get that rights from the U.S. Army or the U.S. Marines to make those toy soldiers. So they're like they have no affiliation to no country. They're just toy soldiers, and they're pretty cool. I like them, but I've only seen them through Intamer. They're 6-inch
Mhm.
action figures. They're pretty
Mhm.
cool. They're like little soldiers. They got the GI GI Joe helmets and the camouflage. They're pretty cool.
Good. That's pretty cool, bro. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool. Yeah.
yeah. They sell a lot on Entertainment Earth on Big Bad Toy Store. So they're focused on more like toy creators. They actually have sometimes commissions with Hasbro. They'll have
Mhm.
commissions with certain big corporations to make a line of toys. The most recent one they had was with Super Seven, I
Mhm.
believe, and they're making. I think it was a Ninja Turtle line. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on it, but I think it was a Ninja Turtle line. I got to go back and remember if it was them. But I know they were doing a commission with them to where they use their talents to create their version of the Ninja Turtles. And a lot of collectors, they like that. They like to have a variety of different figures. NECA Toys. NECA Toys makes a variety of Ninja Turtles. They make the Toon
Mhm.
Turtles, they make the comic turtles,
Mhm.
and they make the Mattel Turtles, what they call the Mattel Turtles,
Mhm.
which is the way Mattel made their Ninja Turtles. Super 7 do the same
Mhm.
thing. You know,
Yeah.
I used to be a big TNT collector. Um, but I don't know, the hobby started getting really expensive. It's like
Yeah.
Turtles, Star Wars is like, for
Mhm.
kids and all. It's like, it's just, it gets too much. So you just got to stick one thing. And to me, it's like my first love was Star Wars. I'm going to stick with Star
No, of
Wars.
course. Yeah. I mean, it's stick to what you know. Oh.
Yes,
Oh.
exactly. And what I
Yeah.
love, yeah, my heart's always been with Star
Yeah.
Wars.
No, of course. Yeah. I think wrapping up, we're about a minute off from the hour. What we were the good, the bad, and the downright ugly of affiliate marketing.
Yeah. If you guys have any more questions, you can always reach out to us later
Mhm.
on in the comments,
Yeah.
questions, concerns.
Well,
And
I'll put the links on the bio. So, guys, whether you're looking to make a quick buck or forge a career, plan carefully and always read the fine print.
that's
Yeah.
important too. That's very important, the fine
Mm-hmm.
print.
It
When
was
it,
fun learning, bro. Learning because I mean, we've talked about it offline, and then I was like, it's a jungle out there.
yeah. And I love giving the information
Mhm.
out, because like I say, the more the merrier, it helps the market. It helps collectors. So, hey, why not give the information out?
Yeah, and it helps people understand. It's easy to hate without knowing, but it's not an easy thing. It's not just like getting links. You have to make it.
Exactly.
You have to make it nice for people to see. The thing of like posting, how to post it. Well,
Exactly. That's another part of it
well,
too. That's a huge part of it.
well,
That's more work there too.
I mean, it was great learning, and guys, let us know if you want us to, learn some more. I'm learning through you.
I'm still
Yeah,
learning. Yeah, I'm still
you
learning.
know,
I don't know. I don't have all the answers, and I'm still
well,
learning. There's more I learn every
well,
day.
so until next time, guys, stay safe. If you're gonna drink, don't drive. If you're gonna drive, I guess put your drink down. I don't know. Like, I'm not your dad. I'm not your fucking dad. What the fuck is up with this? Every time I have to give like a good advice. Don't flip your car.
Don't flip your
Don't fucking flip
car.
your car or,
And blame
yeah,
someone
blame
else.
someone else.
Oh my God. Sorry.
All right, next time. Thanks, Ivan, for joining us today, too.
Thanks for having me.
Until next time.
I can see you later. Bye.
All right, compadres, that's a wrap on today's deep dive into the dizzying world of affiliated marketing. I hope you're walking away with some new tricks up your sleeves, and hey, maybe a dash of inspiration to chase those digital dollars. But remember, in this game, it's not just about the money. It's about authenticity, connection, and yes, having a bit of fun along the way. Before we close the bar for tonight, I've got a small favor to ask. If you've been vibing with us, enjoying the show, or maybe just laughing at our dark sense of humor, please take a moment to hit the subscribe button and leave us a review. Share the love, share the laughs, and spread the word about the Compadres Happy Hour. Your support is what keeps the drinks flowing and the mics on. And hey, if you have a question, topics, or just want to share your own 2 a.m. blender purchase story, reach out to us on our social media channels or drop a comment on our Instagram page. We're all ears. Until next time, keep your glasses raised, stay curious, and remember, life's too short for bad vibes and boring podcasts. Cheers, compadres. This is Cardala signing off.